Well, I'm out here in the garage, and if you remember a while back I made mention that I needed to replace the cords on my battery charger here. Obviously they're starting to get frayed, the insulation is coming off on the plug-in, as well as the leads that go out. Plus the leads aren't in that great a shape, they're pretty old, kind of beat up. So I'm going to go ahead and take this apart today, and it just so happens I have another battery charger that doesn't work anymore, and it's got very good cords on it, so I'm going to see if I can swap over the cords fairly easily. So I'm going to go ahead and take these two apart, and we'll see what we got, how they're connected up inside there, and see if I can't swap them out. Well, there we go. I've got the covers off both of them, and they are quite similar actually. Matter of fact, the leads are almost identical in the way they go in. We just got a screw-in post and then a little clip there. And same thing on this one. We got a clip and a screw-on post, so that's pretty straightforward. I should be able to just swap that over right away. But the plug-in is a little bit different. We've got a wire nut here split off to two for the switch on this one, and this one, the white one, just goes in straight to the switch because it's a two-position switch, and this one's you can go from 55 amp, 10 amp, 2 amp, and then a 10 amp 6 volt. So it's a little more complicated. And I think for today I may leave the power cords alone because I do not have any more of these leads. So what I would have to do is cut this wire and then wire nut it like it is on this one, along with the other two wires as well, because this one's directly soldered right into the transformer there, and I kind of don't want to mess with that today. So I may just throw a little black tape on there. These wires aren't, you know, they're not wore through anywhere. Should be alright for the time being and for the little amount that I use it. But I can indeed swap these out because they are pretty much shot. I could black tape them up too, but I really don't like the ends on them, and I'm not going to go out and buy ends, you know, and have this all screwed up. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this part off for now, maybe clean this out a little bit, and pull them off there and swap them over, and we'll see what it looks like. I've managed to remove the terminals, or the leads, from both of these machines, and I've gone ahead and I've got the good leads thrown in here. But as I was taking the original ones out of this one, I managed to break that little grommet that goes in there. But I managed to save this one. It's kind of tricky to get out. It's from this one. What I had to do was pry it up from the bottom, and then when I did that I held the wires up and put a screwdriver in the top and pried it out like that, and managed to save it without breaking it. Now I hope it fits in that hole, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot, stuff them in there, and hopefully this will fit. And if it does, I'll just wire up the leads. I'll put the nut back on and the terminal there. I may actually play with this one and just cut these wires here and leave them where they're at, and then run the new one in and just use wire nuts. It's not the best way to do it, but it's all I have at the moment, so I may go ahead with that just because I'm in here now and I do have wire nuts. But we'll see. I'll get this one wired up first and see how that goes. Well, I've got the leads put in here. I had a little trouble with this particular grommet because the hole on the old one is slightly larger than the one that was on this one, so I just quick grabbed my drill and made the hole a wee bit bigger and slid that in there, no problem. And then I went ahead and I also replaced the power cord. And basically what I did there is I just cut the wires on this one, and then also cut the wires on the old one, and I've got them wire nutted in here. Now, it's not an ideal solution. I'm not a fan of wire nuts, but it will work, and I will come back here and just put some electrical tape on them for a little bit more peace of mind, I guess you could say, just to make sure caps don't come off and it shorts on something, or, you know, whatever, just a little bit more insurance. But this grommet I was able to save, obviously, and it seems to have worked good. So I'm going to go ahead and get some electrical tape, some warm stuff, because in the cold stuff I got doesn't seem to work very good. Tape those up, throw the cover back on, and should be good to go. Nice brand new leads on it and a new cord there. I like it.